to my class of mobile computing. Today we will learn about route optimization and mobile TCP. Route optimization. Route optimization means for direct route between the mobile node and its correspondent node. Route optimization is the process of determining the most cost efficient route. It is more complex than simply finding the shortest path between two points. It needs to include all relevant factors such as number and location of all the required stops on the route. All the data packets to the mobile node go through the home agent. There will be a heavy traffic between HA and CN causing latency to increase. To overcome this problem, the following route optimization needs. What is the route optimization technique? Enable direct notification of the corresponding host. Direct tunneling from the corresponding host to the mobile host. Binding cache maintained at the corresponding host. The association of the home address with care of address is called binding. Remember that the association of home address with care of address is called binding. Overview of TCP. TCP/IP protocol suite is a collection of large number of protocols. The four layers of protocols are application layer, transport layer, internet layer, network layer, and TCP/IP allows any of the standard protocol to be used for network interface. This is the overview of traditional TCP/IP model. Adaptation of TCP window. TCP deploys a flow control technique to control congestion in a network. TCP congestion occurs when the rate at which data is injected by a host into the network exceeds the rate at which data can be delivered to the network. Router buffer overflow, receiver buffer overflow. These are the two problems which is to be taken care of. A flow control technique by TCP helps adapt the rate at sending host and to prevent overrun at the slow receiver. The flow control mechanism by TCP called the sliding window protocol. Improvements of TCP performance. Traditional network transport protocol typically designed for fixed end system and fixed wireless network. TCP congestion control. Packet loss in fixed network typically due to temporary or overloaded situation. Routers discard packet as soon as buffers are full. TCP recognizes congestion only indirectly via missing acknowledgements. TCP recognizes congestion. When it recognizes congestion, it indirectly via missing acknowledgement. Retransmission unwise, they would only contribute to the congestion and make it even worse. Slow start algorithm as reaction. There is an algorithm which is also called slow start algorithm. TCP slow start algorithm. Sender calculates a congestion window for a receiver. Start with a congestion window size equal to one segment. Exponential increase of the congestion window using the congestion that should then linearly increase. Missing acknowledgement causes the reduction of the congestion threshold to one half of the current congestion window. Congestion window starts again with one segment. Congestion avoidance. It starts where slow startup stops. Once congestion window reaches the congestion threshold level, then after that, if an acknowledgement is received, the window size is increased linearly, that is, the window size doubling is avoided. The TCP increases its rate linearly by adding one additional packet to its window at each transmission line. If congestion is detected at any point, the TCP reduces its transmission rate to half the previous value, makes it to write transmission rate. If the transmission rate value is not correct, then it makes to write transmission rate. The scheme is less aggressive than slow start phase. Fast transmittent, fast recovery. TCP send an acknowledgement after receiving a packet. If a sender receives several acknowledgements for the same packet, this is due to a gap in received packet at the receiver. However, the receiver got all packets up to the gap and is actually receiving packets. Therefore, packet loss is not due to congestion. Continue with current congestion window, and we don't use slow start algorithm. TCP in mobile network. TCP assumes congestion of packet as dropped. Typically wrong in wireless network. Here we often have packet loss due to transmission error. Furthermore, mobility itself can cause packet loss. If example mobile node roams from one access point, example foreign agent in mobile IT, to another where there are still packets in transit to the wrong access point, and forwarding is not possible. The performance of an unchanged TCP degrades easily. How it degrades? However, TCP cannot be changed functionally due to large base of installation in the fixed network. TCP for mobility has to remain compatible. That means compatible is required. The basic TCP mechanism keep the whole internet together. Now, this is all about TCP in mobile network. Now we will look at the diagram of mobile TCP, also known as mTCP. This is the wired network, and then there are supervised host. All of them are connected with base station, and under base station mobile host is there. This TCP is for mobile communication. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask.